JHS sent me a distortion pedal. A distortion, guys. It's supposed to be like crazy high gain too. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it. We're gonna do that together. So let's crack it open and see what it is. I know what it's called. It's called the hard drive, which is a great name for a distortion pedal. Like, let's get serious. Really good name, guys. Hard drive? I don't even know what it looks like yet, and I'm already singing its praises. Will I even be the right guy for this sort of pedal? I'm not really like, I'm not a shredder. I'm not a chugga guy. I guess I can chug. I can chug just fine. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a fun graphic. It's like a vintage computer on there. So from what I understand, JHS has been kicking around this design for 8 years, is what the initial email said. Their former chief engineer, circuit designer guy who sounds like sadly passed away a couple of years back. This was his baby, it sounds like. And he worked on this thing a long time, and they're finally ready to release it. All right, I've got a warranty card, a sticker, and a manual. Let's see if I even need it as we go. All right, let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. I'm gonna start off with my Sterling by Music Man St. Vincent here because it's got 3 humbuckers. If you're gonna demo a pedal that gets heavy and chuggy, and I'm assuming pinch harmonic-y squealy, then you gotta have as many humbuckers as possible, even if they're cute little baby gold foily humbuckers. They're still humbuckers. I bet I'm the only person using one of these guitars in the launch of this pedal. There's probably a dozen other channels out there, and they're all using Floyd Rose equipped, heavy duty, multi-scale, headless, monstrous guitars, right? I don't know. Go check out all the other channels and see what they're playing. Report back. Let me know if anyone else is playing one of these guitars. Also, and very importantly, I'm gonna be running into the 2 Princeton's rig. All right, here is my clean tone just to prove I'm not running any dirty amp tricks on you guys. It is clean, clean, clean from the Princetons. All right, here we go. What do we have here? Everything is turned all the way down, but we've got a volume control. We have a mid-frequency control, a drive control, a bass control, a middle control, and a treble control. Here we go, first strum. Not bad, that sounds thick. first. Oh, I'm excited. Getting goosebumps a little bit here. It goes into feedback. Like, I love me some good feedback. Let's leave everything else where it is and just explore this mid section here. This is very important, I'm assuming. This doesn't sound like a metal zone to me, like really at all. It doesn't have that angry, like glass hive full of metal bees sort of thing going on, hidden inside a steel drum at the bottom of a well. Like, it's not doing that sort of thing. It's got the gain though. But the mid-frequency shaping, the EQ shaping of the metal zone is legendary for a reason. Like, those are powerful controls. I'm wondering if this does a very similar thing. It looks like it probably should, right? So let's scoop it to mids all the way out. And then we'll sweep that frequency all the way to the left. Kind of like that. Classic mid-scooped tone right there. That's what I was trying to sound like in the 90s when I was a teenager. All right. Now we'll do that sweep with the mids boosted all the way. In the middle, that frequency sweep really does nothing. Yep. Because you're not cutting or boosting in the middle position on the middle knob. There's nothing to sweep. So you either need to be cutting a little bit, or boosting a little bit, or boosting a lot and cutting a lot. I'm gonna leave it right about there. I'm having fun right now. All right, range of the drive control. Let's turn it all the way down. I'm assuming that's off. Yep, nothing passing through now. There we go. If you want to buy a low gain pedal that just gives you a little bit of sparkle, and it has a full EQ suite here, why not buy a JHS Pedals hard drive? Start to hear like a roar come in. That little hump right there. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Might as well double tap, right? I want to try some leads with some delay on it. having way more fun than I thought I was gonna have. Ah, man, that's a good high gain pedal. I'm not someone who travels in that tonal range very often. Although I do have to admit, when I'm playing around with like my little digital like amp plug headphone amps, I do like to have fun dialing in these bright, aggressive, high gain sorts of patches, and this has taken me there. I don't have a lot of actual physical pedals that take me in that direction, but that's where I am right now. I've been sitting here recording a long time, just noodling and having fun. And if you're looking for an official sign off on anything, if I'm sitting here and just having fun, that's a good sign. I'm not I keep saying, I'm not someone who usually plays around with these high gain deedly sorts of sounds, but I'm having a great time. It sounds full, it's thick, it's heavy, it's avoiding the trappings of some classic high gain pedals like metal zones and things like that, that just go too far and have these extreme sort of filtered things going on. This sounds and feels like a room full of just high gain amps all just throbbing and cranking at the same time. I'm going to try throwing a very unconventional guitar at it. I've got this Bad Cat guitar here that I almost never play anymore. I've got it strung with baritone strings in the Presidents of the United States of America style. Is it tuned? Let's find out. Here we go. Super heavy mid-scoops distortion from a 3-string drop C-sharp tuned Explorer guitar. I don't know where I was trying to go with that, but it was fun. Man, if I had more time in my life, I'd sit around and try to write a song around that. I liked the vibe of that. What did you think? I know I'm probably not the best person to show off a high gain pedal like this to all the high gain lovers out there. All of you who are wondering, like, oh, is this gonna be my new go-to high gain pedal? I don't know. Listen with your ears. I did my best over here. There's a bunch of other channels doing videos of this pedal. Go check them out. Go see what they do with it. I'm kind of tempted right now to do a quick shootout in between this and a Metal Zone, just to confirm that my ears are correct, that this isn't just a Metal Zone clone because of that mid frequency and mid knob there. It sounds fuller. It sounds thicker to me. Like Metal Zones can sound incredibly fat and thick and heavy, but they have this tin can full of angry bees sort of thing going on, where this is not like that. This is more balanced. Let me grab the Metal Zone now that I've teased it. I'd almost say it's more like an HM2 than a Metal Zone. To my ear's memory anyways. I like how I grabbed this guitar without even tuning it. Let's see if I can dial in something similar. So there it is with all the knobs kind of matching the Metal Zone. Didn't match with the knobs the same. I'm gonna see if I can dial in by ear. I'm sitting here trying to dial it in, but this just wants to sound like a Metal Zone. I don't think I could make this sound like this. So there you go. I have a very strong suspicion that people on the internet are going to see 6 knobs. They're going to see a mid frequency as one of them and a middle knob as the other. And they're going to assume, oh, it's a Metal Zone. It's a Metal Zone metal clone, but it's not. It doesn't sound really anything like that. Yeah, it's got a lot of gain on tap. Yeah, it's got a mid frequency and a 3-band EQ. But that doesn't mean it's the same circuit. It's a different thing. JHS says that the circuit was designed to be an all new thing, a whole new thing made by their past chief engineer, chief circuit designer. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever met him. But yeah, this was something he was working on before his passing. And I'm glad it exists. I'm glad they finished it up and threw it onto the market. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Every now and then I want to scratch that high gain heavy metal itch. And this just seems to get me there without a lot of work. It sounds great without like sitting there trying to tweeze knobs on something like this. So what do you guys think? Obviously, I like it. I'm impressed. I keep saying that. But many of you might be high gain experts. You might have golden ears when it comes to high gain. So go check in on all the other videos launching that cover this pedal. And then come back. Come back and tell me what your real opinions are. Tell me what your true opinions are. Did I miss something? Did I get it wrong? Does this suck? It doesn't sound like it sucks to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Tell me down in the comments section. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments, support us on Patreon, buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.